Morning, dogs. Welcome back to the channel. To be honest, I've sort of sat the camera down for a month, and I've only just picked it back up again. I get like that. If you've seen, I'm not very consistent with the videos, but somebody said to me it's better off doing a decent video every now and again than putting videos up every day and them being repetitive and boring. So here we are. Right, we've drilled about, well, first of all, we've picked the potatoes. We've harvested all the potatoes. They're all in the shed, all covered up. We've even started bagging a few up. We did 10 pallets the other day, and then the stitchers broke, so we got someone to come and fix the stitcher at the moment. They're coming today. We've also drilled about 140 acres of wheat, winter wheat, and we've also drilled about 50 acres of winter barley. So that's all the winter stuff we've got drilled. That's all the winter stuff in the ground. We've done fairly well because we've ploughed most of it, apart from about 5 acre that we haven't ploughed. We had 8 inches of rain. The first couple of inches soaked through nicely because we haven't had some rain in a while, and then it began to become a bit of a slog to pick the potatoes. And you've seen in the last video, it was wet, and then it got worse than that. But we managed to harvest them, and then of course we want to plough everything, plough some dry soil back up. So we've ploughed and pressed, we've power harrowed, and then we've cracked on with the weaving tine drill, 4.8 metres wide, and the big hopper capacity that's got. We managed to get all the Bamford winter wheat in, and the Bolton winter barley in. So there, the wheat was drilled at 200 kilograms a hectare, or just about 210 kilograms a hectare, and then the winter barley was drilled at about 200 kilograms a hectare. It was getting a bit later on, so we upped the seed rate a little bit, but it's the earliest we've been drilled up, and yeah, it's the most land we've ever got, which is mad really. It's because we've stopped growing sugar beet. Normally we've drilled a bit, we're waiting for the sugar beet harvester and stuff like that. We're not got that hassle anymore. We can sort of crack on and get everything drilled. But I'm not sugarcoating the video anymore. I've got something standing in front of me. You've probably guessed from the title of the video, and some people have even seen the Instagram posts. I only put one small picture on there, and I had a lot of messages. Yeah, I'll flip the camera around now and show you. So here she is, a Massey 7347S Activia. I know what you're thinking. It's a Massey, Rob. You're a New Holland bloke. Well, yeah, me and Dad are New Holland through and through. But we were struggling to find a combine, a New Holland combine, the right size, the right hours, tidy enough, and for the right money. At the end of the day, it's for the right money as well. This come up from a farm sale in Lincolnshire, actually from a genuine farm sale. It's done about 800 engine hours, and yeah, less threshing hours. It's done not a lot at all. It's 2018, and yeah, she's got a 20-foot header on it, 20-foot power flow header. The header is at the other yard over at Farm 2 at the moment, but yeah, she's a bit of a beast. She's on some she's 800 tyres, very fat tyres at the front. And she's very tall as well. She can only fit in this shed at the moment. We haven't tested, well, we have tested it in one shed, but it wouldn't fit in. Yeah, I believe it's the AGCO engine in this. I don't really know that much about the engine and stuff like that, but looking around it, and driving it, there's a lot of similarities between this and our New Holland, our older New Holland. There's a couple of things on here you think, yeah, that's well thought out. Arguably, everyone's saying, well, some people are saying, oh, there's not a lot of these about. Some people say, oh, they're built differently and this, that and the other, but I think it's built pretty good. We've got TNS and Chandlers. Also, this was serviced by Peacock and Binnington, but we've got TNS and Chandlers just down the road. We can get the parts for, and yeah, she's a 6-walker machine. I just got to move this old girl out of the way that's on the Jenny, for then me to fish out a couple of bags of base fertiliser, because that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just chucking on 150 kilograms a hectare of 0.2424, so base fertiliser, on top of the wheat that we've drilled and on top of some winter barley that we drilled. I know you're meant to do it before you drill it, but we didn't have time. I just wanted to get the crops in the ground and then we can deal with the fertiliser after. It'll work exactly the same, it'll be fine. So yeah, we'll just move this old girl out of the way, and then I'll show you around the Massey. So this has got a 9-ton grain tank, so one tank full of this should fill one of our trailers, which is good because I'm not going to be hanging about in the field so much. It'll be, yeah, one tank full, see you later, back to the yard. The other thing is, can we put up with the capacity of this combine? So as in emptying up the yard. Well, I'll probably have to tailgate it more in the shed, tailgate it and push it up rather than elevating it. Don't like doing it that way, but we sometimes have to. So yeah, she's hell of a wide. She's on some big old tyres for some less compaction, but it's got that new smell to it. It's been really looked after, and like I say, it's hardly done anything. It's got the similar controls in there to the Massey tractor, and it's like the Adco design, similar controls to, I believe, the Fendt tractor. So all your sieves, all your concave, wind speed and everything can be controlled just there. It all comes on that screen there. Lovely joystick here. You got a like a latch button to, and then pull it forward, and then another button to on the back, just the same one, like a lock button. You press it and then pull it forward, press it and pull it back. Augers, header, reel. It's got an auto steer button, but I don't think it's equipped with auto steer. I think it's auto steer ready. Auto header height, unload and stop. Yeah, it's got a nice little buddy seat, fridge. The only thing we're a bit keen on is these pillars here, whereas the New Holland that was all curved glass. It's sometimes a bit of a blind spot, but if we adjust the seat, we can probably move it forward and look round there a bit. Yeah, like I was saying, it's done bugger all hours, and we got it for the right price, for half the price of a New Holland. And you probably say, well, there's a reason for that, this, that and the other. Well, end of the day, it's a combine. It's going to do the job, fingers crossed, that we want it to do. The thing that pushed us as well, the G&J Pecs, they've lost New Holland, like I was saying in a couple of videos back. And yeah, we've decided to go Massey. We'll see how we get on. If we don't like it, we can always sell it. End of the day, you're not destined to have this, but for the age, for the hours, and how tidy it is, you can just see by the outside. Yeah, that's what sort of pushed us towards getting it. But yeah, she's tucked away in the shed. because it's going to be a long while before we use it next. So because it's parked there, I'll just try and show you a bit more about it. So this is good. This is what we found. It's another feeder house in front of the straw elevators, as well as, you know, this normally is in the middle of the header, and it just makes it so it feeds in better. So you got this, and then you got your straw elevators there, which I thought was quite a good idea. That's another little thing. It's got a all-in-one connector plug-in, so all your electrics and hydraulics for the header can just lock and unlock, which makes it a bit more simpler than the New Holland was. We still have the TX62, and it is for sale, so if anybody is interested in that, yeah, put your details in the comments and I'll give you a message. Or I think Fen Farming's email is on somewhere on the channel. I don't know how it works, but yeah, drop us an email and we can have a chat about that. It is for sale. So yeah, it does look a beast, doesn't it? You can see it's a tidy combine just from sitting there. I'll perhaps show you the header another time when we're over on over at farm too, because it's tucked away in a shed, because we're sort of gummed up for room in here. 2 sheds full of potatoes, shed full, well, half a shed full of barley. We've got a lot of fur coming this month as well, and yeah, we need another shed, but we're getting there. So let me know what you think about the Massey. If you've got one, let me know how you get on with it. I know they're not very popular around here. They're sort of dominated around here by John Deere and New Holland, but we thought it was a sensible purchase. I know people were saying, oh, keep the New Holland, don't get rid of it, but we had a couple of breakdowns this year. It's a 15-foot header, and we're constantly pushing it to the limit with the land that we got, with the land that we cut. So just shy of 500 acres we're cutting with a 15-foot header. Yeah, things are going to break when you push things. So, and like, we're able now to cut on a day where, you know, we can afford to have a day where if it's drizzling a bit, we can say, oh, we'll wait. Or if it's not ready, we can say, oh, we'll wait, because we've got a 20-foot combine. Whereas with a 15-foot combine, we're, you know, every chance we got, even if it was spitting about with rain, we had to cut. So it's not very easy one-handed, this end. So yeah, that's the main factor. We're just cutting, got more acres, and the combine was too small for what we got, really. Okay, so it's 5 minutes past 11 and I've only spread 6 hectares. That is it. That's all I've done. It's been one of them mornings where people keep turning up at the farm. I'm sure if you're a farmer you understand this, or you've been through the same situation as what me and Dad have gone through this morning. People keep turning up at the yard and you seem to get bugger all done. It's so annoying. People who are retired and this, that and the other, who are not busy, yeah, don't even get me started. Yeah, so as well, don't get me started. But I'm not
I'm going to talk about the budget on this YouTube channel because every other YouTube channel is talking about it. Yeah, I refuse to talk about it. Everyone knows everyone else's views on it, and I'm sure you'll understand my views on it. Yeah, no, not going to talk about it. But anyway, like I say, got the spreader on, put some base fertiliser on at about 150 kilograms a hectare. Didn't have time to do it before we drilled, went drilling, so doing it now. Apologies, I've not filmed anything to do with the drilling because it was literally get the potatoes done, get them covered up, and just crack on with it. And that's how it is. That's how it's going to be. Like I said, if I filmed every day, it'd get repetitive, it'd get boring, and it's not good. But I'm not trying to be a bit different to every other YouTube channel that's out there and every other man and his dog. So yeah, that's my opinion, that's my views. But let's crack on and do some work. Unlike what most of people do, they don't do nothing. Don't get me started again. Had the same conversation with someone else. Someone actually thought I was, I don't know who it was now, they thought I was 33 years old. Bit of an insult. I'm not 33 years old, I'm not 30 years old. I'm actually 25 years old. And it's my generation that is killing this country because nobody wants to work, nobody wants to do anything. They've made it too easy not to work. But hey ho. I'm just going down on a field. I'm going to spread some base fert on everything that was drilled after oats, so the wheat that's after oats. You don't need it on the beans, on the bean land that we've drilled wheat. So just heading back down this bumpy road now. I think I've got enough to do this little field opposite my bungalow. So if not, we'll go back to the yard and top up. But it'll soon be dinner time, soon be 12 o'clock. Oh, I don't know. But let me know what you're up to, if you're farming. I know a lot of people are still picking potatoes and a lot of people are still trying to plant wheat and barley. But we're fortunate enough here, like I say, we've sort of cracked on with the job. It's dried up a bit, dried up enough for us to crack on and do it. We've even sprayed a couple of fields like this, is sprayed with Roundup. That's ready to be ploughed for, that's coming potatoes next year. And yeah, we're sort of trying to get caught up from being the mad rush of picking potatoes, mad rush of drilling, and now we can sort of just bag potatoes up, do the odd jobs, do a bit of tidying up. The bonfire night last night, so everything got tidied up. Right, because I'm an idiot and I'm a millennial, when I go fertiliser spreading, I used to use an app on my phone, but since I've got a JCB phone, a more basic phone, I can't use the app, so I'm now resorting in using my iPad, but it's better because it's a bigger screen. So I'm using the Frontier app. Frontier MyRex or My Farm, or I think it's called. So all the fields are recorded on here, and it tells me the field size and what's in what field. Obviously I know what's in what field, I'm not that much of an idiot, but it tells me the field sizes. We keep acquiring fields or losing a field and this, that and the other, and we've got so many fields, I don't know what size field it is, so I can then put the right amount of fertiliser in
for say 2 fields, and I know that I should be empty, or roughly work out, because it's not a variable rate spreader. I'd like a variable rate spreader, but there's more to go wrong. They're quite expensive, and just so I'm accurately putting it on, but I am accurately putting it on with this. I went and did a 10-acre field, 4-hectare field, 150 kilograms per hectare is 600, so that's 1 bag, 600 kilograms, that's 1 bag of fertilizer, and I basically used it up. I might be putting a little bit less on than what I should be, but it's there and thereabouts. You can't complain. It's one of the best fertilizer spreaders, apparently. Converland did the spreading pattern, but how it's built, and when we had a problem with it, I thought it was one of the worst fertilizer spreaders because of how it's all built in one. There we go. But no, this handy app, it's got my fields on here, and it's got Dad's, so we've got 2 separate farms. There's all mine there, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Yeah, massive farm. And then it's got Dad's on. You can see, yeah, there's quite a few fields, but we want to go in, where is it? This one here, and it tells me it's Bamford winter wheat. It tells me it's 6.7 hectares, which field it is, which I know what it is, but I'll just use it for the field size. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that, so I don't get lost on our own farm. But yeah, it's quite handy for me anyway. I don't know the field size, like Dad knows the field sizes, but that'll come. And when you apply a pesticide, and when the agronomist sends the spray plans through, it all goes onto that system. So when I go and spray a field, I've got to record and put all the spray reports back into that system so we can see. Just giving you a little insight on a little bit of technology that I'm trying to use. I'm not totally a fossil, sort of. I get called a fossil at 25 years old. Well, no, I don't really. I'm just normal. But Dad's cleaning the sprayer out. Well, he was cleaning the sprayer out because we've been on pre-emergence and Roundup spray. So he's just washing that out and cleaning all the nozzles out and stuff like that. That's why the sprayer was in the middle of the yard. But we've had someone come out and look at the stitcher because it weren't stitching right on, like I said. Still couldn't fix it. So we had an electrician come out. He's told us what's up with it. Dad's now gone to an electrical company to try and get a sensor. Apparently it's a bloody sensor. Whether we will or not, I don't know. But we're pissed off because we want to be bagging up potatoes. But it's other people letting us down again. But we'll see. At least it's given me a chance to put this base fert on, and it's nice and dry. It's nice and calm. There's no wind as well, and no mud on my tyres or anything. But yeah, we'll drop in this wheat field. It's the first wheat field we drilled, and I'll show you what it looks like. Now then, this field. You can see it looks probably worse than what it is. It's a bit heavier on this seam here, but if I'm honest, the fields that we haven't rolled have come up better than the fields we've rolled, because everywhere where we've rolled, like just there, it struggled to come through. It's through now. It's just yeah, we could have done with some flotation tyres on the tractor on the rolls. But yeah, again, it's early days yet. There's a long way to go till harvest yet. But yeah, we're just spreading the base fert on the top. She'll get washed in, and you got to look after your soil. Like I've said, the soil's got mental health issues too. Got to look after them. So the thing is, we were pleased with KWS Xylem last year, and we had to order the seed, the winter seed, fairly early. It's alright, I'm trying to do 2 million jobs at once. Let me put you up there. There we go, that's better, that's better. Yeah, we had to order the winter seed fairly early, so I don't think any Xylem was available. Well, like I say, that performed well, if I'm honest. Last year we were pleased with it. The weight's good, the protein's there, and yeah. But we've had to go for Bamford. We'll see what it's like. That's all we can do. So I just come in this little 3.5 hectare field. This is wheat after wheat, so we ploughed it, pressed it, power harrowed it, time drilled it. I'm just going to see, you can see my fertiliser, little bits there. Look, just going to see if we can see a chit or anything. Don't want to knock the chit off, do we? But it has been cold, that is the thing. There it is, look, can you see? It has been cold, so a couple more days she'll be poking through. There's another one just there. And yeah, give it a couple more days. This was some seed, oldish seed, well, a year old seed. So this would be Xylem, KWS Xylem, because it's got a different seed dressing on it. We used it, we didn't want to just waste it, so it's Latitude seed dressing, which is better for wheat after wheat. But yeah, a couple more days she'll be coming through. I didn't know, I mean, I rolled this, but I shouldn't really have been here, I don't think. But I'll give it a go. So we'll see, but at least she's poking her head, or trying to poke her head through, I suppose. There she is, look. She's trying to poke her head through. The thing is, with the time drill, you can drill it a bit deep on the black. She'll dive in on the black. Look there she is, look. She just, one seed's just started to eye up. She's put a root down, and then it's just starting to eye up. Yeah, it's got a good chit on it, to be fair, but we'll cover her back up. Half a loaf of bread there, don't want to waste that. But yeah, we're trying it on this field, really. Now then, pleased with this field, she's looking good. Yeah, like I say, this feels like a bit of a grow bag, really. But when it's wet, it's bloody wet. There's some wet spots in here. We've had it takes before and we couldn't pick some, so we hand picked some. Yeah, but it's because the tile drains run into two little independent drains instead of a main drain. But yeah, I think just one of my tines has moved on my drill. We altered it, me and Dad altered it last year because we thought it was moving, but there's just a little gap, about like that, that's wider than a coulter width, every 9 some odd metres, you know, 2 widths of the drill, 4.8. What's 4.8 plus 4.8 plus 4.8, yeah, whatever that width is. It's nothing to grumble about, but I'm grumbling about it because I don't like gaps. That's all. But it just looks, you know, it's a wider gap. But yeah, that's just me. That is just me. I'm happy. This field's happy. This feels good. This feels happy. Yeah, it is. But yeah, so we rolled this and another one that I'm going on, and then that's the last of the rolled stuff.
and then I shall go on one in a minute, well in a bit, that's not been rolled. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end this video here. It's just a little video just to say that I'm still about. I just thought I'd introduce the combine to you and see what you guys think. Let me know what you're up to. Where are you in this part of the world? And yeah, let me know what you're up to, and let me know what you think to the addition to the farm. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I know we've sort of cracked on and done a fair bit since you last seen. Excuse me, we've started the whole process again. But yeah, exciting times ahead, if you can call it that. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Really, I love reading the comments. I will reply to them when I can. Busy man. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Stay well. Catch you later. Ta. Now then, before I go, I'm just on the last field now. But yeah, before I go. If you've heard me talk about Martin and Charlotte, the people who come and do the baling, they're part of Equifeeds. Their son Taylor, I think he's 15 years old. He's just starting out his own YouTube channel. And go give it a subscribe, go give it a like. He's good with his drone, and yeah, he's keen and he's interested in farming and in agriculture. So yeah, go give that a subscribe, go help him out. And yeah, it's nice to see the younger generation trying to take an interest in farming, because there's such a lot of negativity about the industry, and yeah, there's some positive sides to it as well. So no, I'm quite interested to see what he comes up with. So yeah, go give that a subscribe, go give it a like. I think it's just under, if you put Taylor Harlock in, I think it's just under that. He's got one video out, just a short little bit of drone footage of bale chasing with an icon, a fast track icon. So yeah, go check that out. I'll do anything to help anyone out really who's trying to promote YouTube channel or something like that, because at the end of the day it gives you something to watch, gives I like looking at how other people do things as well. So yeah, but on that note, I think I've got one little field left to do after this. This one's come up nice. This is what we've not rolled. Pleased with this. Didn't know how it was going to come up after the tine drill, not rolling it. There's a bit places where I've buried the seed a bit, but it'll come up, it'll come through. But it's looking all right. Pleased with it. I've always got some sort of seed anxiety when I go drilling. You're always worried, is it going to come up? Have I missed a bit? Have I put tram line in the wrong place? This, that and the other, and have I put the right amount of seed on? And yeah, but it's looking like the old boy didn't do too bad, I suppose. Not bad for a millennial. Right. See you later again for the second time.